afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex for today's non-conference matchup between the Alabama Huntsville Chargers and your Carson-Newman Eagles. A reminder that Carson-Newman and the NCAA promote good sportsmanship by student-athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, or sexist comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student-athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Also, the consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages at the site of competition is prohibited. The well-being of our student-athletes, fans, and staff are our top priorities and guide our decisions. Exposure to COVID-19 is an inherent risk in any public location where people are present. We cannot guarantee you will not be exposed during your visit. Though not required for entry to our athletic facilities, facial coverings are encouraged for patrons. Thank you for your cooperation. ladies and gentlemen, we once again welcome you to the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex for today's non-conference game between the UAH Chargers and your Carson-Newman Eagles. At this time, we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps. Current and former service members may render a salute as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet today's starting lineups. First, for Alabama Huntsville. Leading off and playing in center field, number 1, Garrett Bodine. Batting second, playing short, number 5, Mitchell Rotier. Batting third, playing in right, number 7, Landon Ezel. Batting cleanup, the first baseman, number 15, Jackson Lindsay. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 26, Jeff Hunter. Batting sixth, third baseman, number 13, Carson Vialta. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 8, Will Knowles. Batting eighth, second baseman, number 34, Preston Jones. Batting ninth, left fielder, number 3, Austin Reed. The starting pitcher for the Chargers is number 44, Will Griffin. And now the starting lineup for your Carson-Newman Eagles. Leading off, playing in right field, number 10, Henry Jackson. Batting second, playing in left, number 7, Gunnar Ricketts. Batting third, first baseman, number 44, Killian Daughtry. Cleanup hitter and designated hitter, number 41, Harrison Travis. Batting fifth, third baseman, number 5, Zach Bowes. Batting sixth, playing short, number 42, Micah Genter. Batting seventh, second baseman, number 23, Andrew Carpenter. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 19, Matt Parkinson. And batting ninth, the center fielder, number 8, Jordan Griffin. The starting pitcher for the Eagles is number 17, Noah Pridmore.
All right, again, everybody, and welcome to the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex as we get ready for first pitch in a midweek clash between Carson-Newman and Alabama Huntsville. First time ever that the Chargers have made their way up here to Mossy Creek for a contest, and we're just about ready to roll as Noah Pridmore gets the baseball. 13th appearance of the season, making his 4th start of the year. And he'll face off against Garrett Bodine to start this one off here from the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex. Pridmore's ready. His first pitch of the ball game is right over the heart of the plate for strike one called, and we are underway here at 3:17. Umpires got hung up in traffic, so a little bit delayed. That's why we start almost a quarter hour late. 0-1 pitch. Hits the outside corner for strike two, 0-2. Pridmore, 6'2", 240, a rookie from Ottawa, Tennessee. This year, 2-1 with a 4.03 earned run average. Right-hander against right-hand batter to begin this game. In the 0-2 is chopped back up the middle to his right. Ranges Andrew Carpenter with a backhand. Steps on the outfield grass. Throws it to first to get Bodine for the first out of the baseball game. So with one out and nobody on, Mitchell Rotier will stand in, a 303 hitter on the season. Left to right defensively in the outfield behind Pridmore, Ricketts, Griffin, Jackson. Left to right across the infield, Bowes, Genter, Carpenter, Daughtry, and Matt Parkinson back behind the dish. No score in the first, one out, nobody on. Pridmore starts Rotier with a fastball down and in that Rotier slashes up the first base line out of play for strike one, so a good start to this one from Pridmore. His last appearance came on Saturday in the series finale against LMU. 3 innings of one-run baseball to take home the win. Here's the 0-1. Bunt attempt, third base side will trickle foul, 0-2. Rotier, 2 for 7 against Carson-Newman pitching when these teams open the season together. Carson-Newman sweeping the series in Huntsville, 9-7, 9-6, and 11-9 in that 3-game set. This is the 7th meeting between these clubs. Carson-Newman winning the last 3 after UAH won the first 3. Right-handers ready to go. The 0-2. That stays up in the zone this time around. And the first pitch out of the zone thrown by Pridmore makes it a ball and 2 strikes. Carson-Newman winning yesterday. They've picked up back-to-back wins. The right-hander ready from the full windup delivers the 1-2. Just missed outside. Pretty good-looking pitch right there to the right-hand hitter. Right around the kneecaps. But he just pushed it a little bit off the plate. Fastball, slider, splitter for the rookie right-hander. He's ready to go with his break-even pitch. He turns it loose. He just missed up and in. He has been nibbling around the edges, but after getting ahead 0-2, he's now run the string out to 3 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. Nobody on, top of the first inning with no score. Pridmore gets the sign, whips into his motion, kicks the leg, and fires, and he drops one off the plate, bouncing in the dirt for ball 4. So he gets ahead 0-2. And then promptly throws 4 consecutive out of the zone as he walks his 9th batter of the season. And they came in bunches, back-to-back games. Half of those walks came against King and Lee in the span of 5 days. So with 1 out, 1 on, Landon Ezel will stand in. .271 hitter on the season, leads the team with 7 bombs. And he swings at the first offering and skies it foul off of first base out of play. Pridmore gets ahead of the 3rd consecutive batter. Yesterday afternoon, Carson-Newman saw Brian Smithson toss a quality start, earn his first win in a Carson-Newman uniform. 6 innings, a 3-run, 7 strikeout baseball. Pridmore looking to duplicate that here on this Wednesday. 0-1 and holding the pitch. And a swing and a high fly ball hit down in the right field corner. Jackson hustles over, steps into foul ground, leans left, falls onto the hill, and he scoops it out of the air. Terrific catch by Henry Jackson down the line. That was a tough play as he went into foul ground, had to work up that incline down in the corner. And as he was falling to the ground, he was able to get his glove underneath the baseball to make the grab for the 2nd out of the inning. That's a really fine play by Henry Jackson deep into the corner for the 2nd out. Runner stays at first, and now Jackson Lindsay, a .336 left-handed hitter, will climb into the box. 2 homers, 17 driven in. These 2 teams very familiar with each other, so Carson-Newman will employ a little bit of a shift. Genter playing about a step or 2 to the 3rd base side of second. And Bose is well off of the line. Carpenter shuffled around onto the outfield grass at second. Lindsay bunts it 3rd base side. This is a dandy. He's hustling down the line, and he will get there safely with a bunt single. So well timed. I was just talking about the defensive shift that Carson-Newman employed. And that was just perfectly placed on a bunt attempt. 3rd base side. And Bose, who had a little bit of trouble getting it out of his glove, was never going to be able to get Lindsay hustling down the line. So now runners at first and second base with 2 outs. And Jeff Hunter stepping to the plate, a .312 hitter this year. 5 homers, 17 driven in. Didn't play against Carson-Newman in the first 3 games of the year. Pridmore works from the stretch. No score in the first, and he starts Hunter with a fastball in the outside corner for strike 1. Right-hand pitcher and the right-hand batter, Pridmore, looking to put up a 0 here. Yesterday, DePaul put up a run in the top of the first inning, and then Carson-Newman's offense exploded. 1 strike pitch. Ripped out towards right center field. Hustling in and over is the right fielder, Jackson, and he makes the running catch to end the inning, showcasing his range as he covers foul ground and the alleyway in this inning. And that gets Carson-Newman out of the jam as Huntsville strands a pair in the opening inning. Half inning in the books. It is Alabama-Huntsville 0, and Carson-Newman stepping to the plate for the first time today. Eagles will try to get the lead when we come back here on the Eagles Sports Network. The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is shopseeandeagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. Shopseeandeagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. Shopseeandeagles.com.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
With AEC's You Save Advantage program, take advantage and upgrade your home to save on energy. Eliminate large upfront investments and allow energy savings to provide the payments for energy upgrades on your bill. An AEC certified energy inspector visits your home to determine the options for energy efficiency. Then AEC installs the new energy efficiency measures and recovers its cost with a charge on your electric bill. Contact AEC today to start saving. AEC, we're power with purpose.
Alabama Huntsville strands a pair of runners on base in the top of the first inning, and now here comes Carson-Newman to the plate to face off against Will Griffith, 6'3", 225-pound sophomore right-hander from Helena, Alabama. And so far this season, he has not pitched more than an inning in any of his outings. This will be his 11th appearance of the season, first start. 0-1 record and a 4.5 earned run average. He has not allowed a run since February 16th. 4 1/3 innings of shutout baseball since that point. First time these clubs squared off this year, he gave up 2 earned on 1 hit back in the February 5th meeting between these clubs. It'll be Henry Jackson to start us off for Carson-Newman here in the bottom of the first inning. Jackson yesterday produced a couple runs, went 2 for 4 at the plate, has upped his average to .349 now on the season. Right-hand pitcher and right-hand batter, and we're ready to go here in the bottom of the first. Griffith kicks and fires, and he misses down and away for ball 1. Well, Carson-Newman has had 6 consecutive months in which they've been .500 or better. And here in the final game of March, they are 8-9, so need a win today to keep that string going. 1-0 pitch is a chopper foul from Jackson, 1-1. Last time Carson-Newman had a losing month, I'm going to go back to March 2019. They went 8-11 that season, excluding the COVID-shortened March 2020 when they went 2-4, losing to Alabama Huntsville in the final game of that year. The 1-1. That nearly hit the bat of Jackson. Falls back behind the plate. Bounces off of the cage and flops right into the left hand of Henry Jackson. So 2 balls and a strike. Griffith works out of a little modified windup as he pitches, and Jackson ropes this out to left center field. Bodine heading back to the fence. He looks up. It's out of the ballpark. A leadoff home run from Henry Jackson, and Carson-Newman strikes first in the bottom of inning number 1, taking a 1-0 lead on the 4th round tripper of the season for Henry. It's the first leadoff home run of the season by Carson-Newman, and on a juicy pitch to hit on a 2-1 offering. Jackson leaves the yard. So Carson-Newman takes this 1-0 lead, and here's Gunnar Ricketts, 288 hitter on the season. Right-hander pitches, and that bounces in the dirt. So first run allowed by Griffith since February 16th. Carson-Newman strikes first for the 21st time this season. Right-hander against left-hand batter here in the bottom of inning number 1. Griffith kicks and fires, and Ricketts chops the ball up the first base line foul. It is the fourth home run this season in the first inning for Carson-Newman. Zach Bose had 2 of the 3. The only other one was Henry Jackson back against Charleston on February 19th. 1-1 pitch misses downstairs to Ricketts. It's 2 balls and a strike. That was the count when Jackson left the yard here. There's Newman scoring first. Griffith sights the sign as the wind starts to pick up here at the Silverdine Baseball Complex. And Griffith misses down and in. It hits the right leg of the home plate umpire to make it 3 balls and 1 strike. Griffith struggling to find the zone right now as he peers down the barrel at Knowles for the sign and pitches. And Ricketts swings and misses on a pitch down. Count runs full at 3-2. Ricketts was great against the Chargers pitching staff when these clubs met earlier this season. 5 of 11 at the plate. He had a home run. Payoff pitch from the right-hander coming to the plate. And Griffith strikes out Gunnar Ricketts with a pitch downstairs. That's where Griffith was living against Gunnar Ricketts. He picks up the punch out. It's his first. And the first out of the bottom of the first inning. With 1 out, nobody on, the Henry Jackson home run, putting Carson-Newman on top 1-0. Killian Daughtry will stand in. A .339 hitter this year. Was 6 for 12 against UAH in the opening series. Right-hander kicks and fires, and Daughtry spins one back to the netting. Falling in a 1-0 hole. Yesterday, Daughtry, out of the cleanup spot, drove in 3 runs, was aboard 4 separate times, scored 3 times. He was a terror against the DePaul pitching staff. 0-1 pitch coming. And Daughtry rips this out to right field, but it'll hang in the air. Ezel over into the alley as he charges forward a couple steps. Snatches it out of the sky and retires Daughtry. So after the home run, a strikeout and a fly out. And here comes Harrison Travis, who finished a single shy of the cycle yesterday and has seen his average skyrocket to 266 on the season. 3 home runs and 18 driven in. 1-0 Eagles in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, nobody on. Griffith into his motion, pitching, missing down and in with a changeup to fall behind 1-0. Travis scuffled against UAH to begin the year, 1 of 10, but Travis has really started to find a rhythm here of late. 1 ball and no strikes. Here's the pitch. That's in at the knees. Even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Griffith has only thrown an inning on 5 separate occasions this year. Everything else has been a third of an inning or less. Looking to get through the top of the first. 1-1 the count. The righty fires, and Travis ropes one out towards the shortstop, but it's gobbled up by Rotier, and he makes a good throw over to first base to end the inning. But Carson-Newman's able to take the lead. The leadoff home run from Henry Jackson out of the ballpark to left center has put the Eagles on top. 1-0 after a frame. Pridmore back to work when we come back here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency, 423-586-4320, or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Carson-Newman leads 1-0 against Alabama Huntsville thanks to the leadoff home run from Henry Jackson in the bottom of the first inning. Second time this year. He started a home game with a leadoff Johnson And Carson Vialta will lead us off here in the second inning. A left-hand hitter as Pridmore fires, and here's a ground ball out to second base. A nice waist-high hop for Andrew Carpenter, and he sidearms a throw over to first to put away Vialta for the first out of the second inning. Now Pridmore will go to work on the left-handed hitting catcher, Will Knowles, who's hitting just .214 on the season. These last three in the lineup will be new to Carson-Newman. For the most part, Knowles 3 at-bats. Jones and Reed no at-bats in the opening series as the right-hander pitches. And here's a bouncing ball hit up along first and over the top of the dugout for strike one. Well, Pridmore working with the lead, the 1-0 advantage here in the top of the second inning. He's into his motion and firing, and here's a bunt attempt, third base side. Bose charges, picks it up, throws on the run to first, and easily retiring Knowles. After Lindsay had a bunt single in the first inning, Bose playing in a much better position this time. He got a good hop and a nice throw on the run. The first two retired in the second inning with Carson-Newman on top 1-0. Preston Jones stands in. Jones so far this season is 2 of 11 at the plate, and the right-hand hitter watches ball one miss up and in. Pridmore's ready to go. Here's the 1-0. Misses downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. Longest outing of the season for Noah. 3 innings, 3 2/3 innings. Coming against King on March 10th. 2 balls, no strikes. The right-hander turns it loose and misses down and away. 3-0. In his last 4 outings, he's been multiple innings. 2 of those starts that have lasted 3+. He needs a strike here, though, to the right-handed hitting Preston Jones, the 3-0. Right down the middle with a hearty fastball to make it 3 balls and 1 strike. Jordan Griffin is shuffled slightly over into the left center field alleyway as the wind has started to pick up. The 3-1. Hit back up the middle. Ricochets off of the glove of Pridmore over to Bose. He picks it up, throws high over to first base. Off of the glove of Daughtry, and that'll be a base hit. Well, it's going to be a base hit if Pridmore didn't touch it. It was going back into center field. But Pridmore got a piece of it, and unfortunately for the Eagles, didn't redirect it exactly to one of his left side of the infield players. Bose made a pretty good play and was never going to throw out Jones. 3rd hit of the season for Preston. And here's Austin Reed, a .250 hitter this year. 1-0 Eagles in the second. Pridmore fires a fastball above the shoulders of Reed for ball 1. Well, hits in each of the first 2 innings for UAH, but both have come with 2 outs. Want to know the count? Here's the pitch, and it's bounced left side of the infield. Tough play. Genter onto the outfield grass with a backhand, throws it to first, and that's not in time. Back-to-back infield singles here in the second. Well, because of the top-spinning bounces there, Genter couldn't charge it. He had to go back into his right-hand side. By the time that he fielded the ball, both feet were firmly planted on the outfield grass. He's got a strong arm, but Reed runs well, and he's able to get to first base. So 2 outs, 2 on for the second straight inning for Alabama Huntsville. 1-0 Eagles in the second. Here's Garrett Bodine, an all-region pick. The pitch, he bounces this right side of the infield. Good play by Carpenter to get it on a nice waist-high hop. He throws over to first, and that ends the inning. Carpenter retires Bodine for the second straight inning. Huntsville strands 2. They've left 4 on base in the game now. And Carson-Newman continues to lead this ball game 1-0. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Eagles ahead of the Chargers as they send Bose, Genter, and Carpenter to the plate when we come back here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Protect your home from unwanted electrical surges like lightning. AEC can install a surge protection device at your electric meter. The device works by diverting excess voltage either back into the system or to the ground. AEC also offers power strips for use inside your home to protect electronics and other items. The cost of this protective service from AEC is $9.95 per month. Ordering today affords you no connection fee. AEC. We're power with purpose.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Alabama Huntsville turns it over to the bullpen. Austin East, a left-hander, is the new pitcher. He's 6 feet 180 out of Madison, Alabama, making his 8th appearance of the season. He's been really good this season. He's only given up 1 earned run through 6 innings of work. Opponents hitting just a $174 against East. And he gets the second inning with Carson-Newman on top 1-0 after the Henry Jackson leadoff home run in the first. East into his motion. His first offering of the frame is off the plate with a fastball to the right-handed hitting Zach Bose, who enters with a .298 batting average. Team leading 7 home runs and 27 driven in. Lefty against righty. East fires, and Bose rips this out to right center field. Long run for Ezel. He's all the way to the fence, and this one hops the wall after pounding against the warning track. Bose coasts into second base as the throw is cut off before it reaches the infield. A leadoff double for Zach Bose. Carson-Newman in business in the bottom of the second. A good pitch out over the plate to hit, and Bose rifled it into the alleyway. And in steps the hot-hitting Micah Genter, who has hit safely in each of the last 5 ball games. .336 is his average now on the season with a home run, 16 driven in. Corner infield expecting a bunt already with Genter at the plate. Carson-Newman 1, Alabama Huntsville 0. Bottom of the second inning with Bose at second base after the leadoff double. The lefty pitches. Genter does square to bunt. It's an off-speed pitch at the knees on the outer half that Genter takes for a strike. First baseman Lindsey is charging. Vialta is hanging back at third, trying to get the lead runner here. East checks Bose. Straightens up third base side of the slab and fires, and he misses down and away this time around. 1-1. Bose has a couple stolen bases this year, but Carson-Newman's had a lot of issues with their base running throughout the season. Been caught stealing more times this year than they have been in years past. 1-1. East has the sign and now brings it plateward as Genter bunts it third base side. East will pick it up. His only play will be to first. It is the second baseman Jones covering. The putout will work 1-4 on the sacrifice bunt, and it will get Bose over to third base. So Genter does his job, and now a second run of the game, 90 feet away with less than 2 outs for Andrew Carpenter. Carpenter had a 6-game hitting streak up until yesterday when he went 0 for 2. With the Eagles on top 1-0 in the second, an opportunity to add here in the frame. The lefty pitches, and that misses in the dirt. Corner infield is in, middle infield is back. So if Carpenter hits it back up the middle, a run would score. If he hits it to the corner infielders, depending on Bose's read, could be a play at the plate. 1 ball and no strikes here to Carpenter. East has the sign, and he brings it up there and gets one in at the knees. 1-1. Lefty against right-hand batter. Carpenter 1 for 6 against UAH in the opening series as East pitches and misses downstairs. Trying to keep things downstairs against Andrew Carpenter. It's 2-1. With a runner at third base and less than 2 outs this year, Carson-Newman typically gets the runner in about 60% of the time. The 2-1. Carpenter hits this high in the air to straightaway center field. Bodine will take a couple steps back. He'll never have a play at the plate as he makes the catch. Bose tags from third. He crosses the plate. And Carson-Newman extends its lead to 2-0 on the sac fly from Andrew Carpenter. That is just textbook if you're the Eagles. Leadoff double from Bose. Sacrifice bunt. Sacrifice fly. Add a run to the tally. And Carson-Newman has scored a run in each of the first 2 innings. And with the bases empty now and 2 outs, Matt Parkinson will climb in. A .272 hitter this year. Home run and 9 driven in. East back to the full windup. And Parkinson pulls it sharply off of the glove of Vialta. It ricochets over to the shortstop, Rotier, and there'll be no play at first base. Parkinson reaching safely. That'll be a base hit. To his left went Vialta. It's going to be a tough play. Got on him pretty quickly. 3rd hit of the day for Carson-Newman. Going to his left, he knocked it down. At the very least, prevented perhaps Parkinson thinking about a double. But here's Jordan Griffin, a .425 hitter this season. Eagles ahead 2-0, and the first pitch to him misses downstairs for ball 1. Carson-Newman has had 4 consecutive games with at least 10 hits. And right now is the time where Carson-Newman could make a run. 8 of these 9 games during this stretch are against teams with losing records. The 1-0. That one nearly spikes the dirt. 2 balls and no strikes. And after being the number 5 seed in the South region last year and making its first NCAA appearance since 2014, Chargers just 12-18 this year. But they did just take 2 out of 3 against Lee, their first Gulf South win in the series this year. The 2-0. That's down and in. 3-0. And Jackson looms in the on-deck circle. Carson-Newman 2, Alabama Huntsville 0. Bottom of the 2nd inning with Carson-Newman on top. By a pair, looking for more with 2 outs. 3-0 pitch. Hits the outside corner at the knees for a strike. 3-1. Let's see if this is the time of the year where Carson-Newman can get a little toasty. Limestone coming to town this weekend, and the Saints, a rough start to the year. 3-1. That's in the dirt. Ball 4. Griffin draws the walk. And with 2 outs, the infield single, a base on balls, and here comes Henry Jackson, who launched a leadoff home run. Oh, when he did it against Charleston, it was the first pitch of the game that he saw from Zane Laddick. Today, it was the 4th pitch of the game. 2-0 lead. Jackson at the plate. 2 men on, 2 outs. East fires, and Jackson spoils it, hitting it down the right field line, out of play. Strike 1. So Griffith goes an inning, gives up the home run, strikes out a batter. He turns it over to Austin East, who gets this 2nd inning. Left-hander again set. Here's the 0-1. That's in the dirt, and it bounces all the way to the backstop. Both runners will be able to move up. That'll be a wild pitch. And that'll put him at 2nd and 3rd base, and now a real opportunity for Carson-Newman to blow this thing open. 1 ball and 1 strike here to Jackson. And now a base hit brings in a pair. Griffin runs very well at 2nd base. Infield back, outfield straight away. The 1-1. Jackson hits this in the air out to left center field. This will hang up there in time for Bodine to track it down and end the inning. The Eagles get another run, though. The sacrifice fly from Carpenter after Bose's leadoff double. And after 2 complete, Carson-Newman leads Alabama Huntsville, looking for a 4th straight win over the Chargers. 2-0 as we go to the 3rd here on the Eagle Sports Network.
My name is Cadet Amber Calvillo. I'm in the 278th from the Army National Guard, and I currently go to Carson-Newman. I joined the Tennessee Army National Guard for the experience mainly, so I can say that I'm a part of something totally bigger than myself.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
2, 3, and 4 due up for Alabama Huntsville here in the top of the third inning with Carson-Newman on top of the Chargers. 2-0. Noah Pridmore back to work. 25 pitches so far on his day. He stranded 2 on base in each of the first 2 innings. He goes to work here on Mitchell Rotier, who drew a walk in the first. And Pridmore's first offering dips out of the zone low and away for ball 1. Well, both teams having some opportunities with 2 outs so far, neither cashing in. The 1-0 off the plate, 2-0. Carson-Newman getting leadoff base runners in the first 2 innings that would come across to score. The home run from Jackson, leadoff double, and then sacrifice bunt, sacrifice fly to get Bozen in the second. Here's the 2-0. Bounced off of the plate and up into the body of Rotier, and he hits the deck hard. Count is now 2 balls and a strike. Each team with 3 hits so far on the day. Alabama Huntsville, a tough start to the season, but plenty of time left in the year. They get a home series this weekend against Mississippi College with an opportunity to try to make a run in the Gulf South. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pridmore fires, and that one is right across the belt on a fastball for a strike, 2-2. Pridmore has been very stingy against leadoff hitters this season. Just 29% have reached. The 2-2 pitch is a line drive into right field. That drops in for a base hit. And Rotier, the first leadoff base runner of the day for Alabama Huntsville. Rotier aboard for the second time. He got a good pitch to hit. And it's the 4th hit of the afternoon for Alabama Huntsville. And now Landon Ezel will stand in. He's got a lot of thunder in that bat. 7 long balls on the season. And he climbs into that right-handed hitting batter's box. Right foot first, left foot right behind it. Runner at first base takes his lead. Pridmore pitches, and it's a ground ball in the hole at short. Diving effort by Genter. Can't come up with it. And it's into left field for a base hit. Back-to-back singles. Rotier to left. Ezel bouncing one through the left side of the infield. 5 hits now on the day, and a prime opportunity now for Alabama Huntsville here in the 3rd. Jackson Lindsey will stand in. Had a bunt single his first time up. Let's see what he does here with nobody out. He asks him to drop a bunt down. Corner infield thinking that might be the case. They're in on the grass. 2-0 Carson-Newman here in the 3rd. Pridmore straightens up. Looks back at second base, pauses, now pitches, and Lindsey bounces it through the right side of the infield. Because the infield was pulled in, they had a little crease over there, and Lindsey bounces it in there. 3 straight singles. Have the bases loaded. They got to the outfield quickly, and Jackson wasn't playing all that deeply. So he was able to pick it up before Rotier thought about scoring. So with the bases loaded and nobody out, here's Jeff Hunter. Fly out to right his only time up. Carson-Newman leads it 2-0 here in the top of the 3rd, but a great chance for the Chargers. Pridmore looking to buckle down as he pitches and drifts one off of the plate away to the right-handed hitting Hunter for ball 1. Well, that has forced Carson-Newman's bullpen to start to stretch out. Nobody throwing as of yet as Pridmore works quickly. Ready to go with the 1-0. And he misses up and in. 2 balls and no strikes. Looks like Griff Hughes is the one that is starting to throw down in Carson-Newman's bullpen. Really trying to get him up and running now. Pridmore, 2 balls, no strikes. Needs 1 here. fires, and it's a high fly ball. Hit down the right field line, out of play. 2-1. Carson-Newman pitching has not been very good against teams with the bases loaded this year. Opponents hitting .382 against the Eagles hurlers. When the base is juiced. 2-1 the count. Heard more pitches. That misses off the plate. 3 balls and 1 strike. Nowhere to put him now. 3 straight singles have started off the third. Wind blowing the hair and the jersey of Pridmore as he gets the sign from Parkinson. Comes set. Needs a strike, the 3-1. And gets a swing and a miss. Hunter a little bit up in the zone. Couldn't catch up to it. Count is full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Interesting pitch coming here. What does Pridmore go with? Base is loaded. Nobody out. Eagles ahead 2-0 in the third. The payoff pitch on the way, and he never gave it a chance. Misses high and tight on a fastball. Ball 4. Alabama Huntsville into the scoring column as Rotier touches home. 2-1 now.
Now batting, third baseman, number 13, Carson-Newman.
So an RBI for Hunter, his 18th of the season. And now Carson-Newman will stand in. Well, you have back-to-back left-handers coming up. You know that's why Hughes was trying to get loose down there in the bullpen. Although Pridmore's only given up 5 hits and 22 at-bats this year against lefties. But here comes Travis Tingle out of the dugout. No official motion made yet. Hughes hasn't had a ton of time to get loose, but now the motion has been made. Griff Hughes will come on. We'll tell you about the left-hander. Carson-Newman's lead is down to 1. And Huntsville has the bases loaded with nobody out here in the third. 2-1 ball game. Stick with us here on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Well, no, Pridmore does not retire a batter in the third inning. 3 straight singles and a walk. And he turns it over now to Griff Hughes, making his 14th appearance of the year, 1-0 record through 13 innings, 19 strikeouts. And, boy, could he use 1 or 2 right here. With the bases juiced and nobody out, Carson-Newman will step to the plate. Left-handed hitting, third baseman, grounded to second base his only time up. Still nobody out. Hughes working from the stretch. First base side of the rubber, pitches. And he zips a fastball on the outer half at the knees for a called strike. Gets ahead at 0-1. Hughes pitched twice against Alabama Huntsville this season. Gave up 2 runs in 2 innings. The 0-1. Right down Broadway with another fastball. 0-2. 6'4", 220. Freshman out of Knoxville's Carnes High School. Fastball, slider, splitter. And he's ahead at 0-2. Vialta awaits. And here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider is fouled straight back. Pretty good pitch location right there by Hughes. Pedaling one down and away to the left-hand hitter, but all Vialta could do was foul it back. Hughes coming set again. He's ahead at 0-2. He fires. Just missed down and in. Couldn't entice Vialta at all. Count as a ball and 2 strikes. First time Hughes has been out there in 8 days. Didn't retire a batter at shorter and walked 2. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch, and that misses down and away, and it's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good at bat right here by Vialta. After falling in an 0-2 hole, good patience to get back into the count. Runners at every base. Still nobody out here in the third. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here it is, and it's a bouncing ball up along first base that will stay foul to keep the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well, Pridmore gives up 6 hits in 2+ innings of work. He also walks 2. With that kind of traffic on the base paths, made things very difficult on himself. Now Hughes trying to put the Flames out. He's ready to go. Here's the break even. Another slider. This one hangs up in the zone. And Vialta fouls it off of third base. Well, a good battle going here. 6 pitches deep. Nothing solved quite yet. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Base is loaded, nobody out. Eagles ahead by a run. Hughes gets the sign from Parkinson. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Vialta couldn't catch up to it. Hughes gets a massive strikeout. First out of the inning, and now the Eagles can get out of this thing with a double play ball. 2-1, Carson-Newman on top. Top of the third inning, 1 out, bases loaded. Here's the left-handed hitting catcher, Will Knowles. A bunt ground out his first time up. See if Hughes can keep this thing dialed in. He turns it loose. Here's a line drive hit into left field. Racing back Ricketts. This one's all the way to the fence. It's gone. The wind carries it out of the park. A grand slam home run for Knowles, who had 4 RBIs and no home runs entering the game. And he clears the bases, and it's a 5-run third inning for Alabama Huntsville. So a grand slam home run by Knowles. And it's a 5-2 ball game. Just like that. 1 out, Preston Jones at the plate, and he takes strike 1 on a slider down and in. 4 of those runs go on the ledger of Noah Pridmore. Hughes misses off the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. I mentioned it. Carson-Newman pitching struggles against the bases loaded, and it happens right here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here to Jones, who had a single his first time up, and Hughes misses off the plate away. 2-1. That ball for a second looked like it was going to, at the very least, be playable for Ricketts, but that thing just kept carrying and left the yard. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Good hefty cut that time around from Jones, but a good pitch from Griff Hughes. Hughes working quickly, the break even. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Right down the middle on a fastball. Second punch out for Hughes. And with 2 outs and nobody on, the 9-hole batting Austin Reed, who's the 8th man of the inning to come to the plate, will dig into the box. Reed, an infield single his first time up. Hughes pitches. Fastball inside corner for strike 1 to get ahead at 0-1. Knowles had been hitting .214 this year. He gets a grand slam. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1-1. It drives you even crazier about it. You had a left-on-left, seemingly an advantage there. And Hughes doesn't take advantage. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch off the plate, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Left-hander fires, and here's a high pop-up off first out of play, 2-2. Well, this year, Carson-Newman had only allowed about a quarter of the base runners that they had inherited out of the bullpen to score. But all 3 of them come across against Hughes. He's ready to go with a break even. And another foul ball off of first base out of play. Keeps the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Well, 3 base hits and a walk before the Eagles go to the bullpen. And another 2-2 coming plateward. This one's hit in the air out to right field. Jackson will charge forward. He calls off Carpenter and makes the grab on the run in very shallow right field to end the inning. But 8 men come to the plate in the frame. Huntsville puts up a 5 spot in the 3rd inning. The grand slam from Knowles has the Chargers on top 5-2 through 2.5 innings here. Can the Eagles respond offensively? We'll find out together when we come back here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
AEC is a distributor for Marathon energy-efficient water heaters. We offer 30-gallon to 105-gallon tanks. Marathon water heaters are durable, lightweight, and warranted not to leak as long as you own your home. Foam insulation allows these thermal storage units to provide long-lasting temperature control. Marathon's lightweight tank is easier to maneuver and position. And the bowl-shaped tank bottom allows complete sediment draining. AEC, we're power with purpose.
Alabama Huntsville goes back into the bullpen. They call upon Peyton Lemons, a freshman right-hander, 6 feet 205 out of Gadsden, Alabama, is the new pitcher for the Chargers. Lemons making his 10th appearance of the year, and through 8 1/3 innings, he's given up 12 earned runs. That is an ERA right below 13 this year. Lemons has walked 10 batters and given up 14 hits. Let's see if the Eagles can take advantage of those numbers. Gunnar Ricketts will lead us off in the 3rd. Eagles down 5-2. And the first pitch from Lemons misses down and in for ball 1. Ricketts, a strikeout swinging his only time up today. And after the grand slam from Knowles in the 5-run 3rd inning, Eagles down by 3 for the first time. The 1-0. Fastball off the plate. 2-0. Well, Lemons had allowed runs in 5 of his first 6 outings, but his last 3 have been scoreless efforts. Through 2 innings, the 2-0. Ricketts takes downstairs, ball 3. Last time he was out there was against Tennessee Southern on March 23rd, a scoreless inning of work, giving up a hit. He's given up base runners, at least 1 in every single outing, multiple in a bunch, the 3-0. Misses upstairs, ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk to Ricketts leads off the bottom of the 3rd.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 44.
So here's Killian Daughtry, a fly out to right field, his only time up. Carson-Newman behind on the scoreboard right now by a 5-2 tally. Ricketts, 3 stolen bases this season, is at first base. Let's see if Daughtry can keep a good hot string together for him, where he's hitting over 500 in his last 3. Lemons misses way outside on a slider for ball one. And time called gives us a chance to tell you what these ball clubs look like here today. Alabama Huntsville rocking the gray slacks today with the royal blue line up the sides and a royal blue belt. They have V-neck royal blue jerseys with Chargers across the chest written in a vertically horizontal from left to right script lettering. Numbers bottom left and on the back written in white as well. They have the royal blue ball caps with UAH logo interlocking on the front in white. The 1-0 now to Daughtry. Misses downstairs. 2-0. 6 straight out of the zone for Lemons. Carson-Newman on the other side. The white pants with the navy blue lines up the sides. Navy blue belts. The orange 2-button V-neck uniform tops. 2-0 pitch. Daughtry swings at it and fouls it off of first base. 2-1. CN logo on the front. Blue with white outline. Numbers on the bottom right of the front of the jersey as well as on the back. Also written in navy blue with white trim. And Carson-Newman as they have all year long. Navy blue hats with CN logo on the front. Tricolored in navy, orange, and white. Lemons the third pitcher of the day. As Alabama Huntsville going with that bullpen look. 2-1 the count to Daughtry. Ricketts at first. Carson-Newman down 5-2 in the third. The pitch off the plate. 3-1. It's been a problem for Lemons this season. He's walked 3 batters on 2 separate occasions. Didn't retire one against Delta State on March 5th. Walked all 3 batters that he faced, but none came in to score. The 3-1. That's down and away. There's ball 4. The first 2 have reached via base on balls on 9 pitches. Here comes Harrison Travis. Ground out to short his only time up, and a good opportunity here. And now out of the dugout to have a conversation on the mound. Looks like Roger Wright is out there to have a chat with Lemons, who has thrown 8 of 9 out of the zone. Carson-Newman trails it 5-2. Bottom of the third inning with nobody out. And if you remember, back in the third inning, the first 4 batters reached, and Knowles made Carson-Newman pay with a grand slam home run to left. Now can Carson-Newman flip the script and do something similar? Corner infield in, just in case Travis lays down a bunt. Lemons kicks the leg and pitches, and he puts one right at the knees over the heart of the plate for strike 1 call. Well, now the first baseman, Lindsay, steps behind Daughtry, and the third baseman, Vialta, is behind the third base bag. Lemons dials in the sign from Knowles. Now pitches. And a slider misses off the plate down and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. I looked over at Coach Tom Griffin, and he made the motion to Travis. Make sure you see everything up. It looks like Lemons is missing down in the zone right now, and if it starts low, it's going to stay low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Down and away again. 2-1. Well, if you're Lemons, everything's been down. Do you dare try to push something over the top of the plate? He's fallen behind his 3rd consecutive batter. 2 balls and a strike. 5-2 Huntsville on top in the 3rd. The pitch. That's right over the heart of the plate. Maybe slightly on the outer half, but it's a called strike, and it's 2-2. Well, if you're Travis, I'm not sure you're going to get a much better pitch than that one right there. Even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 men on, nobody out. Lemons pitches. That's downstairs. 3-2. Well, if you're Lemons, what do you come with here? What options do you have? I haven't seen the slider very frequently, but he hasn't thrown it for a strike. Payoff pitch coming. Travis swings, chops it back over the mound. It splits the middle infield and rolls into center field for a base hit. Ricketts motors around third, and he crosses the plate. Travis produces again, and the Eagles put a dent into the deficit in the third. It's a 5-3 ball game. Daughtry stays put at second base, and an RBI single from Harrison Travis. Very good piece of hitting by Travis on a 3-2 pitch. The infield in the middle were playing fairly close to each other, but it was just perfectly placed, a seeing-eye single. And now the tying run aboard and the go-ahead run at the plate. Eagles down 5-3 in the third with Zach Bose at the plate. He squares to bunt and bunts it into the screen first base side. That's maybe a little bit of a head-scratcher right there. Lemons has not thrown strikes. And trying to drop a bunt down on the first pitch. Not sure if that was a sign or if that was his own decision. Runners lead away from first and second. 0-1 the count, the pitch. Bose rips this deep left field. See you later. Well out of the ballpark and left, and Carson-Newman is back on top. Zach Bose, his team-leading 8th home run of the year. It's a 3-run blast. It's Carson-Newman 6, Huntsville 5 in the third. Out of the dugout, and that'll be the end of the line. Lemons is done. He faces 4 batters, all 4 score. And a new pitcher coming in here for Huntsville. Carson-Newman leads 6-5. We'll tell you about the new hurler when we come back on the Eagle Sports Network.
Protect your home from unwanted electrical surges like lightning. AEC can install a surge protection device at your electric meter. The device works by diverting excess voltage either back into the system or to the ground. AEC also offers power strips for use inside your home to protect electronics and other items. The cost of this protective service from AEC is $9.95 per month. Ordering today affords you no connection fee. AEC. We're power with purpose.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
At the Kate Insurance Agency, our focus is you. The Kate Insurance Agency offers personalized protection plans to cover your auto, home, business, or life and health. At Kate Insurance, our goal is to partner with you in determining your insurance needs and to provide the best customer service. At Kate Insurance, we believe that loyalty is a quality that is earned. You are important to us. Call 865-475-3391 for a quote today or visit kateinsuranceagency.com.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com right now where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeandeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeandeagles.com today.
Lemons faces 4 batters. They all score 2 hits, 2 walks, 17 pitches, only 6 for strikes. And here's Justin Peralt out of the bullpen, 5'10", 145, a redshirt sophomore from Birmingham, Alabama, making his 10th appearance of the season. He struck out 10 and 5 2/3, but his earned run average is 9.5. And he gets the baseball with the bases empty, nobody out. 6-5 Eagles in the third. Micah Genter at the plate, taking strike 1 on a fastball, painting the outer black. Genter, sacrifice bunt his first time up. Peralt kicks and fires. That's off the plate, drifting a little bit away. 1-1. Genter, left-hand hitter, slightly open stance, waggles the bat behind his left ear. The 1-1 pitch, Genter ropes it into right field. That hangs up, but not enough as it bounces in front of Azell. Genter's making the run for second base. The throw is cut off, and Genter is in there safely with a sliding double. Jones cut that ball off. Otherwise, I think that they would have had Genter. Would have required a little bit of a nice play by the shortstop Rotier to bring it back across and slap the tag on, but after a bobble from Ezel, the throw was cut off. Didn't even give Rotier a shot. And it'll be a double for Genter. 5 straight have reached to start the third inning. Carson-Newman leads it 6-5. Here's Andrew Carpenter. Sac fly is only time up. Peralt pitches, and Carpenter swings at the first pitch fastball and shovels it right back into the screen. Well, both teams putting up big runs here in the third inning after some missed opportunities in the first two. 0-1 the count. Here it is. Curveball checks in at the belt inside corner to get ahead at 0-2. If you remember, Huntsville stranded 2 on base in each the first and the second innings. Didn't score. Carson-Newman got the leadoff home run from Jackson in the first. Scored a run in the second and had runners at second and third base with 2 outs. Didn't score in that inning, so it was a 2-0 game coming into this third. Peralt's 0-2 pitch. Misses down and away. 1-2. But then 3 straight singles, a bases-loaded walk for Huntsville made it a 2-1 game. After a strikeout, a grand slam from Knowles put the Chargers ahead 5-2, entering the bottom of the third. 1-2 the count here to Carpenter. Peralt pitches, and again he drifts one below the knees to make it 2-2. And now here in this inning, 2 walks, RBI single from Travis, 3-run home run from Bose, double from Genter, and still nobody out here in the third inning. Peralt delivers the 2-2, and that hits Carpenter in the backside. Looked like he wanted a curveball, and that thing never did anything other than just hover around the backside of Carpenter, and it plunks him right above the 2 in his jersey. So let's see if Matt Parkinson can keep this thing rolling. 6 in a row have reached safely here in the third inning. Parkinson, an infield single his first time up. 6-5 Eagles in the third. Peralt pitches. Parkinson squares to bunt, backs away as it goes near his shoelaces for ball 1. Well, the question that you wonder with Carson-Newman is, what do you do on the mound? Griff Hughes was out there at the end of the inning, threw 20 pitches in the top of the third inning after Pridmore started it. The 1-0. Again, Parkinson squares to bunt, and again, Peralt can't find the zone. Well off the plate, and now the shortstop Rotier is heading out to the mound to have a word with Peralt. Last year in the NCAA tournament, after losing 4-1 to Lee, the Chargers got back in the win column, taking down Shorter 7-2, but the Flames eliminated UAH 10-4 in the South Regional. And Peralt, uncomfortable on the mound, steps off the back. It's been a really good UAH team away from home. 25-19 in road neutral games in the last 2 years. And they've been much better on the road again this season. The 2-0 misses down and away. 3-0. They're 4-11 at Charger Park. But a combined 8-7 in road neutral contests. So they've played better when they've traveled. And there is a boatload of baseball left in this one with the way that these two pitching staffs are having issues locating the zone. 3-0. crosses the heart of the plate. 3-1. So far, these teams are combined 13 of 26 at the plate. 7 hits for Huntsville, 6 for Carson-Newman. 3 balls and a strike. Peralt lifts the left leg and pitches. Parkinson flicks one out towards the second baseman, and a nice play by Jones, who nearly got his feet tangled up. He's able to lean back onto the outfield grass and make the grab near his left shoulder for the first out of the bottom of the 3rd inning. So a critical first out there from Peralt. Now maybe he can breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief there. Jordan Griffin standing in. He drew a walk his only time up. Carson-Newman 6, Huntsville 5, as 9 of the game's 11 runs have come here in the 3rd inning. Peralt set at the belt. Looking back at Jenner at second base. Now he throws it to the shortstop, who was fielding his position. And Peralt, I think, just incidentally threw it over there. He spun around thinking that Rotier would be on the bag, but Rotier had gone all the way back to shortstop. And fortunately for Peralt, he was able to lob it over towards Rotier. Now the first pitch to Griffin is down and away. Very interesting, too, because if that happens at first base and the first baseman is not holding on the runner, I believe that that's a balk. But he threw it over there, and almost like a glitch on MLB The Show. The 1-0 pitch. Griffin swings and misses on a high heater in tight. 1-1. 6 runs, 6 hits, 2 left on base for Carson-Newman. 5 runs on 7 hits and 4 left aboard for Alabama Huntsville here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. The pitch hits the outer half for a strike, 1-2. Well, Hughes finally settled things down after 8 men came to the plate in the top half of this inning. This is the 8th batter of this frame. 2 men on, 1 out. Peralt's ready, and now the 1-2 pitch. Griffin just got a piece of it, lunged out over a slider down and away. Got enough of it to clip it off of the plate and backwards. One ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Griffin skies it. Back into the right-hand side. This will get out of play. Well, the pitch count's adding up really for both sides. There's Newman pitching 58 pitches through 3 innings of work. We're sitting at 67 overall on the day for Huntsville. The 1-2 is on hold as Peralt looks back the runner at second base. Now Peralt has a sign. The 1-2. The runner to take off. It's a swing and a miss. Genter sliding in safely into third. It'll be a double steal. It is a strikeout, though, of Griffin. First time in the game, Carson-Newman batters have struck out, but stolen bases for Genter, his 7th, and Carpenter, his 6th. So here's Henry Jackson, who's hitting for the 3rd consecutive inning. A home run and a fly out to center. Carson-Newman on top, 6-5 in the 3rd. Peralt pitches, and Jackson bounces it on 2 hops right into the chest of Rotier at short. He throws it to first, and that ends the inning. But Carson-Newman scores 4 times. Bows the home run has put Carson-Newman on top, 6-5. 5 through 3. Richard Martin takes over when we come back. Eagles on top 6-5. Going to the fourth here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Back here on the Eagle Sports Network as Carson-Newman holds a 6-5 lead on Alabama Huntsville. It's been an offensive showcase with a grand slam by Chargers in the last inning and a bomb by Zach Bose. Gave the Eagles back the lead. Griff Hughes will step back out there facing Garrett Bodie. First pitch, and that one's in the dirt and away. Loading a pair of grounders to second is last 2 times up today. Still batting at .489 in the leadoff spot for the Chargers this season. That one also misses high, 2-0. Seen these pitchers today struggle to find the zone. Hughes does have 2 strikeouts today. Did give up that. One bomb is out. It's big swing and a miss. It's 2-1. Odin gets set. Wait on 2-1 from Hughes. 2-1. Rip to right field. Jackson's going to run after it. He'll make a lot of ground up. He'll reach up and grab it. It will go over the wall. What they'll say, and that is a leadoff home run at the top of the fourth. We're tied at 6. The ball just sneaks over Jackson's glove. And the Chargers, with one swing of the bat, tied this one up. That one just snuck over. You saw Jackson make that great play in foul territory up the hill earlier, but that one sneaks past his glove. Chargers tie it up. Here's Mitchell Rotier, stepping in now, looking to continue the offense for the Chargers. So that one for the second straight ball, 2-0. Corey Wilson now warming up in the Carson-Newman bullpen. The 2-0. Allen misses high and 3-0. So control issues from Hughes here. Giving up the second home run of the day for the Chargers. Well outside, and that's a 4-pitch walk issued by Hughes. Chargers still cooking here in the top of the fourth.
Right fielder, number 7,
nobody out.
Ezel.
One runner on with Landon Ezel up to bat. Ezel, 1 for 2 today. Got a single was the last time up, part of that third inning, where Chargers started off with 3 straight singles. Now Hughes has thrown 5 straight balls. It's 1-0. Parkinson's going to come out and talk to Hughes a little bit. Control issues for both teams, and you saw it this weekend. Checked out Carson-Newman against Lincoln Memorial. Had the lead in the ninth and walked 5 combined batters. 4 of those by Hunter Harrison and 1 by Ryan Smithson on a walk-off walk by the Rail Splitters. This has been kind of an issue for Carson-Newman as of late. Now Travis Tingle will step out of the dugout, and it looks like Hughes Day will be done, and it will be. He makes a motion to the bullpen. We said it looks like that will be Corey Wilson coming in for the Eagles. We'll give you his numbers as Alabama Huntsville ties it back up, 1 swing of the bat. Tied at 6 apiece here at Silverdome Baseball Complex. This is Carson-Newman Baseball here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency, 423-586-4320, or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Corey Wilson takes a bump, and there's a first pitch strike in to Ezel. Takes over for Griff Hughes. Wilson, 10.32 ERA this season. It has been a struggle, but looking to keep this one level here. Ezel rips that one to left field. It's going to be high in the air. Ricketts will move over, grab it, and there's one away. Top of the 4th inning, so 2 pitches. Gets an out, and that makes it a lot easier for Wilson.
First baseman number 15, Jackson Lindsay.
Here comes Jackson Lindsay stepping up to the plate. He is perfect 2 for 2 today. Getting a run scored. 348 on the season. First pitch misses from Wilson. Wilson, just 11 2/3 innings, has allowed 17 hits, 13 runs, 9 strikeouts, played 6 walks, has also allowed 4 home runs so far this season. The wind whipping around as it is here. We've seen it happen today for both teams. Falls low, 2-0. 3 combined home runs. Both teams, 2-0. Coming from Wilson. Gets set, and he'll check on the runner at first, Rotier. Rotier 5-7 stolen bases this season, so that's a chance to steal some. The 2-0. Big swing and a miss. Now it's 2-1. Steps to the box looking to Get the Chargers back the lead they held for a brief minute in the third for the Zach Bose home run, and the lead back to the Eagles. And therefore a strike now, 2-2. There's the Bodine leadoff homer. So this game is tied at 6 apiece. 2-2 pitch coming from Wilson. The pitch. Rip to the outfield. Jordan Griffin's going to run, going to keep going. It's going. It's off the wall. Running around first is Rotier. Throw in from Genter is going to be way offline, but tagged at home, and they're going to say got underneath the tag of Parkinson. A great throw by Genter. And Rotier slides underneath the tag, and the Chargers take the 7-6 lead. That ball was hit deep to left field. Griffin just couldn't quite get there. Bounces off the top of the wall. It's a great throw into Genter, and Genter throws it home, but just getting underneath that tag. Parkinson, and the Chargers take the lead with 1 out at the top of the 4th, and Jeff Hunter up the bat. He swings and misses at the first one. After scoring nothing in the first 2 innings, the Chargers scored 5 runs in the third, 2 in the 4th, and a chance to continue to do some more damage here. Yeah, 1 from Wilson. That's in there for a strike, 0-2. Hear the wind just howling. It is now shifted from blowing out toward right to blowing out toward left. So we've seen all 3 home runs hit today. The 0-2 coming from Wilson. That one's going to be hit towards second. The throw of the first in time, but successful out for the Chargers. It moves another run just 90 feet away. With 2 outs in top of the 4th inning. Now comes Carson Vialta up to the plate.
Now batting, third baseman, number 13, Carson Vialta.
Struck out his last time up. Looking to get something going here. Just from Wilson outside, 1-0. Check on Lindsay at third. Vialta rips that one. Genter makes off the hot throw. The first in time. Mitch 3 away, top of the 4th, but the Chargers retake the lead thanks to the home run by Bodine and the RBI double. Chargers now have a 7-6 lead at the bottom of the 4th. Can the Eagles answer? It's Carson-Newman Baseball, the Eagles Sports Network.
Protect your home from unwanted electrical surges like lightning. AEC can install a surge protection device at your electric meter. The device works by diverting excess voltage either back into the system or to the ground. AEC also offers power strips for use inside your home to protect electronics and other items. The cost of this protective service from AEC is $9.95 per month. Ordering today affords you no connection fee. AEC. We're power with purpose.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Corey Haygood takes over on the mound for the Chargers. This team holding a 7-6 lead now. Bottom of the 4th inning, Haygood, the the left-handed freshman out of Madison, Alabama, steps in. 4 innings, allowed 4 hits, 6 runs. Only 3 of those were earned. ZRF 675. 1 hit batter, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. Good, not a lot of action, but of course these midweek contests give you a chance to kind of go deep into your bullpen and deep into your rotation, give some guys some rest, especially Carson-Newman after playing a game yesterday against DePaul with Limestone coming up on Friday. Alabama Huntsville up 7-6 here. Glad to have yours on the Eagle Sports Network for this non-conference showdown. Gulf South versus South Atlantic Conference. Second meeting of the year between these two programs. Gunnar Ricketts will step in. For 1, but drew a walk his last time up and went around the score. We'll square the bunt. That one's high into the air. Knowles can't get to that one, and it'll be 1 strike. Ricketts pretty well recently. A great series against LMU, and it's really the only offense for the Eagles on that first game with 2 RBI doubles. 1. It's off of Knowles' mitt, and it'll be 1-1. Picks up the 1-1. Ricketts reaches for that one. It's going to get skied high to center field. Stepping over is Bodine, and there's 1 away. And already, after just 1 batter, that might be it for Corey Haygood. Roger Wright comes out, and they're going to point to the Charger bullpen, so that'll be it. So 1 batter, 1 out. That'll do it for him. We'll tell you about the new Huntsville hurler when we return. This is Carson Baseball, the Eagle Sports Network.
My name is Cadet Amber Calvillo. I'm in the 278th in the Army National Guard, and I currently go to Carson-Newman. I joined the Tennessee Army National Guard for the experience mainly, so I can say that I'm a part of something totally bigger than myself.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
Well, Corey Haygood does his job, gets first batter he sees out, and that brings in Aubrey Cleghorn for the Chargers. Freshman out of Coleman, Alabama. It's gone just 7 1/3. 11 hits, 9 runs, again, only 4 earned, but 8 walks to just 5 strikeouts. This season has also hit 2 batters and given up a trio of doubles. So this pitching staff, Huntsville getting a lot of arms in this midweek series. Midweek contest against Carson-Newman, but Chargers up 7-6 in the bottom of the 4th inning as Killian Daughtry steps in. 1 today, but drew a walk last time up. First pitch swinging, that one skied high to right field. Going to be a tough play by Ezel. Ezel can't get there. It goes off the hill, foul. Ezel was playing almost near where the American flag is. Right field next to the scoreboard. Took a while to get over there and just not in time. Daughtry stepped back in, 0-1 with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Those Eagles trailing by 1 run. Huntsville offense exploded here in these middle innings. Next pitch, swing sky high. Knowles will look for it. It'll get straight up, and it'll be off. Top of the press box here and get out of play, and now it's 0-2 for Daughtry. Daughtry steps in 0-2. Went out in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch from Cleghorn. Swing and a miss. Knowles drops it. Has to run all the way to the backstop. A chance for Daughtry to get there, and well, not in time, as Daughtry was walking toward the dugout and then finally realized that Knowles didn't catch the ball. Luckily for the Chargers, Knowles was over in time. There's 2 outs with Harrison Travis up the bat. Travis, RBI single his last time up. It's 1 for 2 today. He gets a big swing and a miss. A pitch that moves outside the zone from Cleghorn. That one's ripped just foul. Now it's 0-2 and Cleghorn can quickly get out of here, and this will be a 1-2-3 inning for the Chargers. And keep the Eagles off the scoreboard for the first time today. Call time and step off. Resets. The 0-2. Way outside. Now it's 1-2. Something that was a problem some this past weekend, even yesterday against DePaul, where Carson-Newman was swinging at some pitches well outside the zone as Cleghorn works quickly. Gets that one in there, right down the middle for strike 3. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Chargers. So they take the 7-6 lead into the top of the 5th. The Chargers can extend their lead when we return. This is Carson-Newman Baseball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Our pregame conversation with head coach.
Everybody out here enjoying a nice day at the ballpark as Alabama Huntsville leads it 7-6 in this midweek contest. That pitch from Wilson to Knowles is outside. Knowles, the grand slam back in the 3rd inning. The Chargers the lead. I'm on the board as Knowles rips that one foul. It's 1-1, and that one, if it was straight, probably would have been another one sent over the left field wall. Pair of homers by the Chargers have given them the lead here. Pitch gets in there from Wilson. It's 1-2. Wind whipping around here at Silver Diamond Baseball Complex. That one just misses. It's 2-2 as Wilson working quickly here. Trying to keep the Chargers off the scoreboard. 2-2. That one's ripped to right field. That will get down of Ricketts, and Knowles with a leadoff single. Thought about going 2, but ball is corralled by Genter in time, and Chargers with their 10th hit of the day. Once again, have something cooking with no outs.
Now that second baseman, number 34.
See, that one just ripped. They have a nice piece of hitting. Got over Carpenter's head. to the outfield. There's Preston Jones now. Struck out his last time up as Wilson will check on Knowles over at first. Pair of stolen bases for Knowles this season, but doesn't seem to be much of a threat on the base paths for the Chargers. First pitch to Jones. Nice breaking ball that gets in there, 0-1. Jones struck out his last time up, but does have a single today. .231 on the season. Looking to extend this Charger lead. It's starting to get hot. Knocked off lead this past weekend. That one's pitch out, throw to first. Not in time, but that one's well high for Daughtry. Plenty of time for Knowles to get back to first. One coming from Wilson. He'll check, and that's a closer tag than earlier, but getting underneath the tag is Knowles. There's some action in the Carson-Newman bullpen. No one warming up yet, but some bodies starting to move around there. I wonder who's going to come in for the Eagles. And back to first, and Jones was squaring the bunt there, so some small ball played by the Eagles and some attempts at small ball played by the Chargers in this one. They would get too many bunts down today. Here comes the bunt. Pulling back is Jones, and it's now 2-1. Well, Jones will look to the dugout. See if that changes his sign, if he got something new from Coach Hunter Royer. We'll score the bunt, but throw back to first. Rolls it in there safely. Eagles did pick off a pair of batters at LMU. They've been successful so far, especially with Parkinson behind the plate. Everybody moves in for this bunt attempt. That one gets through for a strike, and now it's 2-2. So we'll see if this changes what Jones does here at the plate. Everybody out and a runner at first. Or if he bunts one foul, he will be out. He's swinging away here. A 2-2 coming from Wilson to Jones. And that one's going to plunk Jones right in the back. So Wilson fights back to make it 2-2, take away the bunt, and now plunks him. There are 2 runners on with nobody out for the Chargers. See here, that one just gets him in the back. And Landon Ezel, Austin Reed up the bat. Well, the center is the last time up, and everybody's going to move in. He's going to square the bunt too, and that one gets in for a strike. So trying to force these Charger hitters to swing away. Fortunately, got plunked to the last batter he faced. One coming from Wilson's Reed. The entire infield moves in. Now throwing back to second. Carpenter's got the ball, and that is an out. Pickoff move works to perfection. Carpenter comes over. And Knowles is out at second, and now there's one away. There at the top of the 5th. Great move by Carpenter. Look here, look at this Carpenter spin move, comes back, tags him, gets the out. Pitch to Reed's in there for a strike, and now it's 0-2, and Wilson. Ground ball into the inning, but a chance to strike out Reed. Put himself in a better chance after the leadoff single. The 0-2 to Reed. Well outside, and it's 1-2. set, the 1-2 pitch coming. To Reed. It's chopped foul and into the Carson-Newman dugout. Here's that Jake Shamblin is warming up in the Carson-Newman bullpen. See how long Wilson stays in this one. 1-2 pitch coming. That one's low and away, 2-2. There's one runner on if Knowles is picked off at second. Third pickoff in the last 5 games for the Eagles. That one's away and the count runs full. All 3 of those have been, 2 of those have been from the pitcher throwing the second. So Carpenter has been well adept at getting runners out. Second base. Foul pitch for Wilson. That one's ripped. Bose can't get there. Station to station go. The Chargers actually running around second, diving into third, and out is Jones. It looked like his coach had put up the stop sign, but Jones comes flying around, slides in the third, and is out. And the tag by Bose. So 2 away now for the Chargers. Now Tom Griffin out to talk to his pitcher, Corey Wilson. Look here. Replay. That was a good hit, just got by Bose's glove. You think, oh, everybody's going to move up just 90 feet, but then Jones keeps rolling. Throw is kind of a bang-bang play. They're going to say Bose got him on the back of the leg. He may have slid off the base at the last second. The Jones and Bose may have gotten the tag on the back of the leg, so good awareness by Bose to recover after just missing that ball, and Griffin now going to walk back to the dugout, and chance here for Wilson to get out of this inning. Steps in Garrett Bodine. And the leadoff homer in the top of the 4th to tie this game up. Looking to possibly extend the Charger lead with a runner at first. Ball from Wilson misses low, 1-0. Bodine steps in. The 1-0's in there. Finds the corner for a strike. It's 1-1. Back over the first and check the runner, Reed. Bodine gets into the outfield. There's a hang up with his wind blowing in now. Throw back to first and kind of low for Daughtry, but he corrals it in time. Blowing in now, so hard to push one out of here. Let's check on the runner again. Reed looking for the second pickoff of the inning. Also gives time for Shamblin to warm up as Shamblin holds off in the bullpen for the Eagles. 1-1 pitch to Bodine. His team up 7-6. Rips that one to the outfield. That one's going to go sky high in the air. Ricketts back at the wall, and Ricketts makes the catch to end the inning. So the Chargers get a pair of hits, but great pickoff move by Wilson. Great throw by Ricketts. Gives them a pair of outs. Carson-Newman will look to tie this one back up and return. It's Carson-Newman baseball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
Okay, let's see. Carson-Newman University. It's been around since 1851. A beautiful campus, amazing student life, world-class accredited academics, competitive athletic programs, a Christian perspective, a top 10 best value school. They give $48 million in financial aid every year, and I get a free scholarship when I enroll. Looks like I've found the perfect place.
Zach Bowes will step in to lead off the bottom of the 5th inning with his team trailing 7-6 to Alabama Huntsville, but Bowes gave the lead back to the Eagles with one swing of the bat. His last time up, a 3-run homer. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Also has a double today, two today. Pair of runs scored, 3 RBIs. It looks at the first pitch from Cleghorn is in there 0-1. Hitting 309 on the season. So that one just misses high, 1-1. 1-1 coming from Cleghorn. Well outside, 2-1. We've seen the control issues from most of these pitchers today, but Cleghorn settled in nicely. Came in. Has 2 strikeouts already today. 2 batters faced. 2-1. That one's low, 3-1, but now he's in danger of walking Bowes. Genter and Carpenter also due up behind him. That's in the dirt and a 5-pitch walk. It's Bowes on base to start the bottom of the 5th, and Micah Jenner up the bat.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 42, Micah Genter.
Genter steps in. 1 for 1, doubled his last time up. Was stranded at 3rd. Those in at first. Jenner's going to square the bunt, gets a beautiful bunt miscommunication. Cleghorn can't get there in time, and that's a bunt single. That one just goes into no man's land between Cleghorn and Rotier. Now there's 2 aboard and nobody out for Andrew Carpenter.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 23, Andrew Carpenter.
Sack fly in the 2nd. It's hit by a pitch in the 3rd, so he's failed to record that bat so far in this one, but Carpenter has been on a tear for the Eagles. Recently been very productive. Carpenter's going to square the bunt. That one is off the edge of his bat. Out of play, foul. Nobody out, 2 runners on. I think Carpenter will square the bunt once again here. Yeah, 1, Carpenter squares the bunt. That one just misses the strike zone. It's 1-1. Gets a sign from Tom Griffin. I believe he trying to bunt for a 3rd time here. At least move the runners, continue this productive day for the Eagles. He will. That one goes back to Cleghorn. Cleghorn's going to try to play at 3rd. Gets Bowes. Actually, they'll say Bowes slid underneath. The tag got there in time. And now the bases are loaded. With Nobody out, and Matt Parkinson up the bat.
The catcher, number 19, Max
Play. Good job by Cleghorn. Throw over. Bose was in there in plenty of time. Great awareness by him to get there. Cleghorn can make the throw to third, and now bases loaded. Nobody out. Parkinson steps in. 1 for 2. Does have a single today. Popped up to second base is the last time up. Parkinson rips that one to first, and it's off the first baseman glove. Stepping on first will be Lindsey, but productive for Parkinson as the run scored. And we are tied once again here at the bottom of the 5th inning at 7 apiece. Good job by Lindsey to handle that one on a hot shot at first. Get the out, scores the run, and now Jordan Griffin has a chance to give the Eagles back the lead. For one, was a strikeout, but did draw a walk back in the 2nd inning. This team now tied at 7 with the Chargers. They're going to square the bunt. That one almost gets away from Knowles, but he holds on to it. It's 1-0. We'll get the sign from Tom Griffin. Step ins. Jordan Griffin has cooled off a little bit, but still batting .421 on the season. That one's low and away, and it's 2-0. There is some activity from what we can tell in the Huntsville bullpen. Can't really tell where they are down the right field line, as that's kind of just standing toward the door. See how far Cleghorn goes in this one. The 2-0. Shot foul. Back to the screen, 2-1. So Jordan Griffin now swinging away. They're attempting a bunt on this first pitch he saw. Trying to give the Eagles third lead as lead's gone back and forth here. This one. The 2-1. That one's ripped, gets through a hole. 1 run will score. Here comes Carpenter home. Carpenter's upstanding, and that's a 2 RBI single. And Carson-Newman retakes the lead 9-7 in the bottom of the 5th inning. Before Henry Jackson step in, that's probably going to do it for Cleghorn as that ball just gets through. Yeah, a pair of runs come to score for the Eagles thanks to a 2 RBI single by Jordan Griffin. Eagles take a 9-7 lead. Got a new pitcher coming in for the Chargers as Cleghorn's day is done. We'll tell you all about the new hurler for Huntsville when we return. This is Carson-Newman Baseball. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
My name is Cadet Amber Calvillo. I'm in the 278th from the Army National Guard, and I currently go to Carson-Newman. I joined the Tennessee Army National Guard for the experience mainly, so I can say that I'm a part of something totally bigger than myself.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
Cleghorn's day is done, and Jake Christa, the 6'5", 230 grad student from Owens Crossroads, Alabama, steps in. He's thrown 10 innings this year, 16 hits, 14 runs, 12 of them earned, a 10.80 ERA, 6 walks to just 6 strikeouts, to just 5 walks. Carson-Newman retakes the lead off the 2 RBI single by Jordan Griffin and Henry Jackson up the bat. not reached base since that leadoff home run back in the first inning that got this started, this high-scoring contest between the Eagles and the Chargers. Blew out to left and ground out to short last 2 times up. We can get something going with Griffin over at first. Checking on him will be Krista. Again, just some windy ball games have been played for the Eagles recently. It's led to 3 home runs today. 4 home runs. That one, Scott. That one will drop in the center field, but Griffin had to wait. Throw the second is not in time. Off the glove of the shortstop, Rotier. Everybody moves up. Griffin had to wait on that one. Was waiting to see if Bodine would make the play, but landed right in front of him, as you'll see here. Bodine waited, it hung in the air, dropped in front of Bodine, tried to throw it over the second. The ball just gets dropped, almost nailed Jones right in the head, too, who's playing cutoff. Here comes Gunnar Ricketts at the bat, 0 for 2 today, but did score a run after drawing a walk in the third. He'll square the bunt, another good bunt. Knowles and Cleghorn run into each other. That's the first of the day for Ricketts, and the bases are loaded with 1 out. So Cleghorn struggled with a bunt, and Krista struggles with this one. Yeah, good bunt down the line, and Knowles and Krista both go at it. Knowles runs right into Krista. Krista can't throw it now. The 10th hit of the day, and Killian Daughtry's up the bat.
First baseman, 44, Killian Daughtry.
Blow this one wide open for the Eagles. Swings the first pitch he sees. The throw over the home in time. Throw back to first. Got him, so the 3-2-3 double play ends the inning for the Eagles, but not before they score 3 more runs and take a 9-7 lead. We've played 5 here at the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex. Score Carson-Newman 9, Alabama Huntsville 7. More action for you when we return. This is Carson-Newman Baseball. This is the Eagles Sports Network.
Don't know what to wear on game day? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. ShopSeeAndEagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pet supplies, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at ShopSeeAndEagles.com. Visit today.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Well, Hunter Harrington will take over on the mound for the Eagles. The Marshall transfer to the mound, looking to shake off what was a rough outing at LMU. She walked 4 batters and ended up earning the loss. Season 18 and a third innings, 12 hits, 10 runs. 7 of those were earned. A 3.44 ERA, but again, 16 walks, 25 strikeouts. Harrington looking to get back into form after struggling a bit. Get Shorter and LMU last week. A 2-run lead with Mitchell Rotier stepping in for the Chargers. Lead off the top of the 6th inning. Blowing away 1-0. Rotier has reached base safely all 3 times. Has drawn a couple of walks. It's come around to score twice. Scoring affair. Rotier rips that one foul. It's 1-1. Harry started off great, but now just 1-3. haven't lost his last 2 times out there. So that one just misses the edge. It's 2-1. Just could not quite get the call there and may have drifted a little bit off. 2-1 count coming from Harriton. On outside, they'll say that Rotier holds up. Rotier, chance to draw his 3rd walk of the day. So around the score twice. He gets on base. It's been good for the Chargers. Rips that one to short the Genter. He'll throw over the first in plenty of time. For the first time of the day, Rotier does not reach base. There's one away. Top of the 6th inning.
Landon Ezel.
Landon Ezel will step in. 1 for 3 today. Does have a single and came around the score back in the 3rd. Blew out to the left this last time up. That one just outside, 1-0. Picks up here, blowing in now. 1-0. That one's ripped to the outfield. That one's going to go, and it's going to keep going. And Landon Ezel is the 3rd home run of the day for the Chargers and is cut to a 9-8 game. Pitching struggles continue for Hunter Harriton. As Ezel rips that one, that's the lead to just 1. Now stepping in is Jackson Lindsay. He's also had a great day. He rips that one sky high. It's going to go up in the air. Griffin's going to settle underneath it at the wall and catches it. For the first time today, Lindsay doesn't reach base.
Now batting.
Could have just gotten Ezel out. The inning would be over, but instead now here comes Jeff Hunter. Is 0 for 2 today, but drew a walk, came around the score back in the 3rd. 9-8 our score thanks to the Zell home run. That pitch finds the lower corner of the strike zone. It's 0-1. It works quickly here. It's back in the 0-1. Big swing and a miss on a nice breaking ball by Harriton. He's a strike away from getting out of this inning. 9-8 our score. The Zell home run. By 5 home runs today. The 0-2. It's the outside corner. Does not. Parkinson thought he did. Everybody in orange thought he did, but does not get the call, and it'll be 1-2 now. A chance to get Hunter out here. Hunter swings at that one, and now that's the first strikeout of the game for Harriton, but the solo shot from Landon Ezel makes it a 1-run game. Carson-Newman will look to answer. The lead cut down to just 1. When we return, this is Carson-Newman Baseball, Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way. 9-8 lead for Carson-Newman, looking to try to pull away from the Chargers, who just won't go away after they hit their third home run of the game. Top of the 6th inning, and Harrison Travis steps in. 3, but struck out his last time up. Jake Christa takes the mound. And sky high out of play. 0-1. Just giving up those 2 hits so far, coming in relief of Cleghorn. The Eagles retook the lead back in the bottom of the 5th inning. And that one's going to hit Travis. So leadoff hit by pitch for the Eagles, and now Zach Bose steps up the bat. Bose has reached base safely all 3 times he's been up today, has come around the score all 3 times. Double, a 3-run homer, and drew a walk back in the 5th. Pitch as that one misses low, 1-0. Take a big lead at first. 1-0 pitch. That one's ripped. Hang in the air over the first. Lindsey gets under it and gets the out. Foul territory. So first time today, Bose doesn't reach safely, and now Micah Ginter up the bat.
Now back, the shortstop, number 42, Micah Ginter.
Still looking to get something going here. 2 for 2 today. With a sac bunt. Singled his last time, came around the score. This is Jordan Griffin back in the 5th inning. He swings at the first pitch he sees. That one hangs in the air. And will be caught by Reed with the 2nd out. So after the hit batsman starts off the inning, 2 quick outs for the Chargers. They're now away from holding the Eagles off the scoreboard for just the 2nd time today. Carpenter up to bat now. Still is not recorded in that bat today. A sac bunt his last time up. Well, he reached safely on the fielder's choice. Now he's in there for a strike, 0-1. Has an RBI on a sac fly and come around the score himself. Productive day for Carpenter despite not recording a hit yet. First, a little check on Travis over at first. The 0-1. That one's ripped by Carpenter, but foul, and Krista strike away from getting out of this one. So the 0-2 coming. Krista to the Carpenter. And with that one foul, and Carpenter stays alive. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Looking for their 19th win of the season. Also looking for win number 13. The 0-2. That one's also ripped foul. Preston knows he got lucky with that one because that one was absolutely crushed. A chance with 1 strike to get out of this inning. So that's the bottom of the 6th. Goes up 9-8. The 0-2. Ripped up the middle. Going to be a tough play, and it gets underneath Jones. Travis is going to run around it. Gets past the center fielder, Bodine. And that will allow Carpenter to move all the way up to second. So, after the error by Bodine, he moves up an extra 90 feet. And now with Matt Parkinson up the bat, as that one just gets by Krista. Second baseman is right there, just overrunning the ball to Bodine. Now Parkinson with a chance extend the lead. And RBI's last time up, grounding out the first. Where's the bunt, but pulls it back because that one's outside, 1-0. Field playing in, expecting a bunt by Parkinson. The 1-0, he swings away, and that's fouled to the dugout. Carson-Newman, 1-1. Parkinson hits a couple of bombs here at the SDPC last year, just one this season. He can get a hold of one to the outfield. That'll be 2 runs, you think, for the Eagles. The 1-1. That one's ripped up the middle. Gets down the outfielder for Bodine. 1 run is in. The throw to the plate will be cut off. And that's 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th inning. The Eagles extend their lead to 11-9 thanks to Matt Parkinson. Chris, though, he thought was going to have a chance to get out of this inning. Was 1 strike away from Carpenter. Allows that hit, and then allows another hit to Parkinson. It's an 11-8 game with Jordan Griffin up the bat. That ball is low in the dirt, 1-0. And a 2 RBI single his last time up that gave the Eagles the lead. It's been a back-and-forth contest. It's 11-8 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Carson takes off the second. Griffin's going to chop that one. It's going to go over the third baseman's head. Line moves up safely. And the 2 out hits keep coming for the Eagles. And the top of the order back up with Henry Jackson stepping in. That might be the end of the line for Krista. Looks like it will be. So for the top of the order to come back up for the Eagles. They take an 11-8 lead, and they'll do it for Jake Krista. We'll tell you about the new pitcher for the Chargers when we return. This is Carson-Newman Baseball on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Trey Wright now in the pitch for the Chargers. Krista's day is done. Wright, so 10 innings, 15 hits, and 15 runs allowed. 13 of them are earned, but 11.70 ERA. He's hit 8 batters so far this season and walked 10. Just 7 strikeouts. This was kind of been dealing with some injuries, the injury bug on this team, and going to go deep into their pen for this one. 11 runs and 13 hits. Carson-Newman, of course, hasn't looked great on the mound either, as they've given up 8 runs and 12 hits. With a 2-out hitting in this inning alone, Carson-Newman. 3 hits with 2 outs. And they'll also allow 2 runs to score, and with 2 runners on, chance for Henry Jackson. His third hit of the day. Singled back in the 5th inning. It's also that leadoff homer. Can't quite close the book on Chris Dizzy. Allow these 2 runners to reach. Jackson swings at the first one. That's going to hang high in the air. Ezel and Lindsey running for it, and Lindsey will grab it in foul territory for the 3rd out. So 1 pitch is all Wright needs to get out of the inning. His team trails 11-8. We head to the top of the 7. Michael Watring back on the broadcast. In return, it's Carson-Newman Baseball. It's the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Hunter Harrington back to work in the 7th inning. Carson-Newman extends its lead with the Parkinson 2-run single. In the 6th, and Harrington, after giving up the solo shot in the 6th, retired the final 2 of that frame, and he'll deal with Carson Vialta to begin the 7th inning. Eagles ahead by 3, and the first pitch to Vialta misses downstairs for ball 1. It bounced in the dirt and actually almost caught Vialta right underneath the chin. So he steps out of the box for a brief moment. Vialta 0 for 3 today. A couple groundouts and a strikeout. Harrington working from the stretch and pitching, and a good changeup is a swing and a miss to even the count up at 1 ball and 1 strike. So let's see if Carson-Newman's bullpen can hold this one. Been a big issue for the Eagles of late. The back end has really, really shown some leaky springs as Vialta swings at the 1-1 and rips it into right field. It one-hops the fence, hits the top of the yellow tape, and rolls over the top for a ground rule double. You don't get a lot of ground rule doubles here at this ballpark, but that one is one, and it's the 13th hit of the day for Alabama Huntsville. Michael Watring back with you, taking you through the rest of this one. See if the Eagles bullpen can hold this one off. They've blown 4 saves so far this month. Well, Knowles stands in. He has a grand slam as part of his 2 hits today, and he takes a look at strike 1 on a changeup outside to make it a 1-strike-and-nothing count. Harrington overall making his 15th appearance of the year, and after he was almost unhittable at the beginning, he's given up 2+ runs in each of his last 2 outings. 0-1. Fastball up and away, 1 ball and 1 strike. He's been hung with a loss in back-to-back outings. And in that LMU game the other day, he was ahead at 0-2. Had 2 strikes on 2 straight batters and then just couldn't find the zone. And the Splitters ended up walking it off. And after Carson-Newman hadn't allowed a walk-off in years, they go 2 in back-to-back games. 1-1 is slashed up the third base line by Knowles out of play, 1-2. Carson-Newman 11, Alabama Huntsville 8. Eagles with double-digit hits for the 5th consecutive game and the 19th time overall this year in game number 34. 3-run Carson-Newman lead here in the 7th. Runner at second, nobody out, the 1-2. Bouncing ball hit out to second base. The runner will take off for third as Carpenter gobbles it up and throws out Knowles. Gets the runner 90 feet away from scoring. First out of the inning. Preston Jones will climb into the box. 1 for 2 and has been hit by a pitch so far today. So Harrington back to the slab, and he was a big strikeout pitcher earlier in the season. Boy, could he use one here to keep Huntsville off of the board. Infield stays back, and the first pitch is right down the middle for strike 1 called. Interesting that the Eagles keep the infield back. There's still 3 innings to go. Bose is really the only one that would be able to make a play. He is right around the bag, but maybe a step behind at third. Here's the 0-1. Well off the plate. 1-1. Well, starting to get a little bit darker here as the sun begins to set off to our right-hand side. But temperatures today reached 80 degrees here at the ballpark. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it is, and a swing and a miss. Late swing that time around from Jones. And Harrington gets ahead at 1-2. Well, Jake Wright's been milling around in the bullpen. Hasn't quite started throwing yet, and I'm sure the Eagles would love to get Harrington through the 7th inning. He's ahead at 1-2, and he turns it loose and misses down and away. Parkinson throws down to third, and that was nearly a disaster. Kind of cut on him and went into foul ground, and Bose was able to make a nice backhanded stop. And just as I say that, Jake Wright has begun throwing now down in Carson-Newman's bullpen. He's been the de facto closer this year. A break-even pitch from Harrington is on its way. Swing and a miss. Fastball up in the zone, and right on cue, Harrington gets a big punch-out for the 2nd out of the inning. And now the 9-hole batting Austin Reed to climb in. He's 2 for 3 today, as Huntsville has 13 hits in this one. Harrington looking to strand the leadoff double. The pitch, right down Broadway on the changeup for strike 1. Carson-Newman 11, Alabama Huntsville 8, and it's been a back-and-forth game of haymakers between these clubs. 1 strike and nothing. Here it is, and it's upstairs on a fastball. Carson-Newman scored the game's first 2 runs, led 2-0, then fell behind after a 5-run third, 5-2. Came right back with a 4-run third, 6-5. Fell behind 7-6, then scored 3 straight to go ahead 9-6, 9-7, 11, or 9-8, and then now 11-8. Harrison misses outside with a fastball. It's 2-1. There have only been 4 half innings out of the 12 that we've completed where a team didn't score. 2-1 is a flare back up the middle, sinking liner, and a sliding catch made by Andrew Carpenter to end the inning. That ball was a little knuckler out towards second base and beyond the bag. Carpenter got a really, really good jump, and he needed to do so to be able to haul it out of the sky as he slides to his right and ends the frame. So good defense there by the Eagles, and at stretch time, Carson-Newman can try to expand its lead. It sits at 11-8. The Eagles will send Ricketts, Daughtry, and Travis to the bat rack, leading by 3 when we come back here on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee and Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
Carson-Newman leads Alabama Huntsville in the 7th all-time clash between the programs, 11-8 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 2, 3, and 4 due up for Coach Tom Griffin's crew against the right-hander. That misses down and away for ball 1. It is Trey Wright throwing for Alabama Huntsville. Came in, retired Henry Jackson to end the 6th inning. With a count of 1-0, he pitches, and Ricketts takes a strike across the knees. It has been a busy day in the Alabama Huntsville bullpen. Normally when you get some of these midweek games, maybe you don't have as many guys on the bus. Well, Alabama-Huntsville has pretty much unleashed every arm that they've had to offer. The 1-1 drifting down and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. So far today, we've seen Griffith, East, Lemons, Peralt, Klinghorn, Krista, and Wright. As Ricketts hits one right back up the middle and into center field for a base hit. Forgot Hagood in that little stretch as well. So 8 different pitchers utilized in this one. And a leadoff base hit from Ricketts. Carson-Newman in business. 14th overall hit of the day for Carson-Newman. They had 15 yesterday. And in the last 5 baseball games, 65 hits for Carson-Newman at the plates. Here's Killian Daughtry, 0 for 3 with a walk today. 11-8 Eagles in the 7th. He squares the bunt, pushes it first base side. That's a really good bunt. Picked up by Wright. He'll decide to underhand it over to first base to get the put out of Daughtry. That ball was a little bit of a pitch that was sinking a little bit down and into him. He was able to back up, keep the wrist back, and be able to get a piece of it to be able to bunt it up the line. And with 1 out and a runner at second base, the infield on the corners are in. Middle infield stays back with Harrison Travis digging in. 1 for 3 with 2 runs scored today. Right-hand pitcher kicks, fires, and he hits the inside corner at the knees for strike 1 call to Travis. Carson-Newman 11, Alabama-Huntsville 8. Here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Wright pauses, now pitches. Emmis is down and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Carson-Newman a run in the first, a run in the second, 4 in the third, 3 in the 5th, 2 in the 6th. The only inning in which they have not scored was the 4th. The 1-1. Travis floats it foul out of play behind us. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And now heading out to the mound is Knowles. Carson-Newman today, like many teams around the country, are wearing orange in honor of Nealon Pickle, who passed away earlier this week after a very courageous battle with cancer out of Athens, Tennessee. He was a key member of the Tennessee Wesleyan NAIA National Championship team in 2019. He'd been battling the disease since 2013, and Carson-Newman, one of the many teams honoring his legacy. 2-1 to Travis. A check swing. The umpire says that he went around on it. And there's strike 3 as he's down on strikes. So that leaves the runner at second base for Zach Bose. Bose today's put together a very quality afternoon. He scored 3 times. He's been aboard 3 of his 4 times, including a 3-run home run in the 3rd. Carson-Newman 11, Alabama-Huntsville 8 in the bottom of the 7th. 2 outs and a runner at second. Wright turns it loose and spins one in at the knees on the inside corner for strike 1. Well, with all the pitching changes, we have not seen a position change. We haven't seen a pinch hitter, a pinch runner. It's been the starting 9s for each of these sides for the duration so far. 1 strike offering. Bose flips it foul off of first base back towards the seats and just above the bleachers. Bose gets behind at 0-2. Right out there on the mound. Here for Alabama-Huntsville. Making his 13th appearance of the season overall, and he's had some rough goes overall this year, but looking good today. As he looks back, the runner at second, he's through a complete inning of work without a run allowed. Had given up runs in 3 of his last 4, including giving up 5 in 2 innings to Tennessee Southern on March 16th. Ricketts leads away from second. Here's the 0-2, and Bose checks his swing on a slider down and away. They do appeal down to the field umpire, and Bose is able to keep the bat head back. A ball and 2 strikes. 11 runs, 14 hits, 8 left on base for Carson-Newman. 8 runs, 13 hits, an error, and 7 left aboard for the Chargers. Wright's ready to go. He looks back at Ricketts, who is getting a massive extended lead at second base. And this time around, Preston Jones was right near the bag, and Wright steps off. Ricketts is almost halfway to third base by the time that Wright gets into his motion, because he hadn't really been looking back at Ricketts. But now Ricketts a little more modest at second. Wright checks him twice, now pitches, and Bose skies a pop-up first base side. This one will go back into the seats, and it evades the seats and bangs against the concrete out of play. Well, I don't see any fans with their ball gloves out there. I think Adam Green brought his here today just in case ball would fly while he was taking some pictures, but he's sitting up here with us, so he can't save anybody's lives out there and get a nice souvenir for himself here today. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Wright pitches and misses down and away. Knowles had to get out of his stance and reach across his body to keep that one in front of him. Count evens up at 2-2. This has been a good at bat here from Bose, and despite going 0 for 2 yesterday after the big weekend against LMU, he has picked right back where he left off over the weekend. The break even. Bose rips it into left field. That's down for a base hit, and it has so much velocity on it, bangs against the wall. Ricketts is around third and in to score. The throw cut off into second. It's a 3-hit day for Zach Bose, and the margin swells to 4. 12-8 here in the 7th. 2 out hitting for Zach Bose. Bose drives in his 4th run of the game. He's over 30 RBIs on the year. And after spoiling some pitches, got a juicy pitch to hit down, able to extend the arms and crushed it on a liner into left. So here's Micah Genter to dig into the box, and he takes a look at ball 1 downstairs from right. Genter having another nice day as well. 2 more hits, a 6-game hitting streak intact, and 3 at-bats. A 4-run Carson-Newman lead, their largest of the day. The 1-0. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. Right. Coming set. And Bose drawing all sorts of attention. Forces Wright to step off. Carson-Newman scores for the 6th time in 7 innings today. A pause, and now the pitch. That's downstairs. Gobbled up by Knowles after it hits the dirt. 3-0. Well, think back to that 4th inning. Saw how good for a batter, fly out to center from Ricketts. And in stepped Aubrey Cleghorn, and he had back-to-back strikeouts. Eagles went down in order in the 4th. Otherwise, they have scored in every other inning. 3-0 offering. Hits the outside corner for a strike. 3-1. Well, are these the games that Carson-Newman can start to find a little bit of confidence? Getting back into conference play this weekend with Limestone coming to town. And for all intents and purposes, Carson-Newman needing to take care of business this weekend. They check on the runner at second. It's such a errant throw by Wright. Otherwise, they had Bose picked off. Wright spun around towards second. Bose had started to jump towards third. Wright's throw, though, was towards the first base side of the bag, and the shortstop Rotier had to full extend just to get a piece of it and knock it down. So instead, Bose stays at second base, and now can Carson-Newman make Alabama Huntsville pay? 3 balls and a strike here in the bottom of the 7th. Carson-Newman has pushed the margin out to 4 at 12-8. Wright pauses, now pitches, and he misses down and away for ball 4. And the pressure just continues to mount offensively. And here comes Roger Wright. He is wearing a path out between the dugout and the mound, and we're getting a pitching change. We'll tell you about the new pitcher. Carson-Newman leads by 4. 12-8 here in the 7th. Stick with us on the Eagle Sports Network.
Protect your home from unwanted electrical surges like lightning. AEC can install a surge protection device at your electric meter. The device works by diverting excess voltage either back into the system or to the ground. AEC also offers power strips for use inside your home to protect electronics and other items. The cost of this protective service from AEC is $9.95 per month. Ordering today affords you no connection fee. AEC. We're power with purpose.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
At the Kate Insurance Agency, our focus is you. The Kate Insurance Agency offers personalized protection plans to cover your auto, home, business, or life and health. At Kate Insurance, our goal is to partner with you in determining your insurance needs and to provide the best customer service. At Kate Insurance, we believe that loyalty is a quality that is earned. You are important to us. Call 865-475-3391 for a quote today or visit kateinsuranceagency.com.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com right now where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeandeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeandeagles.com today.
The ninth pitcher of the afternoon for Alabama Huntsville is another right-hander, Cole Turner, freshman from Decatur, Georgia, making his 8th appearance of the season. Has 2 men on with 2 outs. And Andrew Carpenter stepping to the plate, who is 1 for 1 in his 4 plate appearances. And Turner promptly throws back to second and nearly threw it into the outfield. That was a good play by Jones to make sure that he got a piece of it and ricochets it over towards the shortstop. Turner came in and just whipped it back there. Bose stepped on the bag, and the throw went behind Bose's back, and Jones was able to get a piece of it. Otherwise, Bose would have went to third. Now the first pitch to Carpenter. Swings at it, skies it, down the right field line, hustling after it, the first baseman, Lindsey. He stumbles on the incline up the line, and it bounces in front of the fencing, in play, as all Lindsey can do is, as he's on his knees, just watches the ball hit the ground. Strike 1. I wonder how many times over the years Carson-Newman has had that benefit where a foul ball has been somewhere in that area and a player who's not used to playing here just can't traverse that little incline. Turner's 1-strike pitch, right down the middle for a strike, going 2. Genter at first base, Bose at second. Bose's RBI double has pushed this thing out to a 4-run game at 12-8. And Carpenter can all but maybe put this thing out of reach if he can shovel one to the outfield. An 0-2. He strikes out swinging. Fastball up in the zone, ends the inning. So Turner comes in, looks good in his outing, but Carson-Newman adds a run on the Bose RBI double, and we've played 7 complete. Eagles on top, 12-8 as we go to the 8th. Carson-Newman will try to preserve this margin. Jake Wright is out of the bullpen. We'll tell you about the new right-hander when we come back here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency, 423-586-4320, or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Center fielder, number 1, Garrett Bodine.
Jake Wright is on in relief for Carson-Newman to pitch the 8th inning with the Eagles on top 12-8. Here in the 8th, top of the order due up for Alabama Huntsville as Wright makes his 11th appearance of the year. And the first pitch that he spins up there misses well above the zone for ball 1. Wright has lost 3 of his last 4 outings. A couple blown saves in that stretch as he pumps in a fastball on the inside corner. So let's see if he can follow in what Harriton just did. Harriton, 2 innings, 2 hits, a run, and 2 strikeouts. The 1-1 fouled back and out of play. Harriton, 28 pitches, 17 strikes, and Wright had been nearly unhittable despite his little bit of a speed bump, 3.45 ERA this year. And he's turning loose the 1-2. And it's skied back behind us again. Parkinson will take a look at this one, but it will bang against the pavement back behind our press box. Count holds it a ball and 2 strikes. It's been a day filled with offense, but the difference in the game is Carson-Newman has taken advantage of their chances. The 1-2 hit sharply through the left side of the infield for a base hit. Spun it on the ground. Bose was hugging the line, and it went right past him to his left. And Bodine has his second hit of the day. 14th of the game for Alabama Huntsville. Mitchell Rotier digs in. He's been aboard 3 of the 4 times he's been up there. Grounded out his last time up. Wright works from the stretch. Fires and misses up and in. 1-0. Well, when you look at Carson-Newman's game log, for so long, Harriton and Wright had been so dominant, but the last 4 losses have been hung on those 2 players. As he spins in a fastball across the knees to make it 1-1. And prior to that stretch, both had ERAs flirting in the low 2s. 1-1, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball down the middle. For the sophomore right out of Ringgold, Georgia. 5'10", 175. Fastball slider combination. With a runner at first base, Bodine. Right coming set. Checking the runner and pitching, and a swing and a miss. Got him with a fastball upstairs. And Jake Wright with a punch out after the leadoff base hit. Well, this is a Huntsville team that is really good at stealing bases, but really haven't even considered it in this one. No stolen base attempts. They didn't attempt to steal in the series to begin this year. Mazzell stands in, and he fouls the first pitch back. 1 strike and nothing. Last time he was up there, cranked a home run out of the park to left. That made it a 1-run game at the time at 9-8. Carson-Newman scored the last 3 to push this thing out to 4. 1 strike pitch. Fouled back again. 0-2. Overall, Wright this season, 0-3 with 4 saves. This not a save situation as it stands. Coming in here in the 8th, and you wonder, does he go the final 2? Or perhaps if the Eagles offense can get more, do they turn it back over? An 0-2. Check swing, foul ball, back to the screen. It was a rising fastball up and in, and Mazzell couldn't keep the bat head back. Would have been a ball. Instead, he got a piece of it. Well, that keeps Wright in the driver's seat at 0-2. Righty on right-hand batter to the pitch. Hit high in the air to right. Very shallow. Jackson started back. Now has to run in. The wind picks it up, and it ends up falling along the incline about 50 feet into the outfield. Bryce Hanley, who's taken over at second base, wasn't able to catch up to it either. So back-to-back foul balls and a fifth pitch of the at-bat coming up here from the right-hander. Here it is. And it's in there for strike three called. Maybe a little up in the zone on the slider, but close enough for strike three.
Now batting first baseman, number 15, Jackson Lindsay.
It is the sixth strikeout by Carson-Newman pitching in this one. Second for right, and here's Jackson Lindsay, who's 3 for 4 on the day. 12-8 Carson-Newman in the eighth, and the first pitch to Lindsay is upstairs for ball one. Bodine led off the inning with a base knock. He's been standing at first base ever since. Has 7 stolen bases to lead the team in the category. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Carson-Newman sits at 8-11 at home right now. Trying to get back above 500 here in the friendly confines. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Last time Carson-Newman had a losing record at home, you have to go back to 2014. They were 12-13 that year. And since 2015, the club is 121-65 here, but it hasn't been the case this season. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Diving effort by Hanley, but it skips underneath his glove and into right field for a base hit. Runner moves up. Bodine to second base. 15th hit of the day for Alabama Huntsville. Chargers just keep coming at Carson-Newman. And Wright will have to deal with Jeff Hunter, who's 0 for 3 with a walk. That walk came with the bases loaded in the third. Wright checking second base. Now pitches, and it's a high pop-up off of third base. Bose will watch this one bang against the top of the clubhouse for strike one. Well, with the way that the wind has been flashing around here at the ballpark, anything in the air, you have to watch the whole way because you never know where it's going to end up. Right now, it appears that the wind is blowing in from right, which is very rare here at this yard. Wright's one strike pitch. Slider rolled out to short. Genter waits on it, picks it up, will go the long way over to first. And that ends the inning. So Jake Wright allows 2 base hits in the frame, but he strands both of them. And Huntsville has now left 9 on base in the game as they are held off of the board in the 8th. Carson-Newman will try to pad its lead, 12-8, going to the bottom of the 8th inning here on the Eagle Sports Network.
My name is Cadet Amber Calvillo. I'm in the 278th in the Army National Guard, and I currently go to Carson-Newman. I joined the Tennessee Army National Guard for the experience mainly, so I can say that I'm a part of something totally bigger than myself.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
Matt Parkinson leads off the bottom of the 8th inning for Carson-Newman as the Eagles lead at 12-8. Last time Parkinson was up there, a 2-run single in the 6th inning. Cole Turner back to work, the 9th pitcher of the day for Alabama Huntsville, just trying to get his team back into the dugout. Give them one more crack at it as he misses downstairs to begin this at bat against Parkinson. 1 ball and no strikes. Turner kicking, firing, and a swing and a miss. Got a fastball past Parkinson to even the count at 1-1. Outfield straight away, infield back with the exception of the third baseman Vialta. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one twists and turns near the back foot of Parkinson, just missing it for 2-1 count now. Carson-Newman looking to get back into 500 for the month. The 2-1 hit sharply on a couple low hops out to the shortstop Rotier and makes a very sure-handed play and a very good toss right into the chest of Lindsay at first. For the first out here, the 8th inning, Carson-Newman's gone 6 consecutive full months without a losing record. And at 8-9, needing 3 more outs to get back to 500 and keep that streak rolling along. March 2019, the last time Carson-Newman failed to be a 500 or better. Jordan Griffin, who's 2 for 3 on the day, takes a look at ball 1 from Turner. Griffin, a walk, a strikeout, a 2-run single, and a base hit. Much like many of the players in this lineup, been aboard a bunch. 1-0 is a high curveball that, before it dipped to the shoulders, was above the head of Griffin. 2 balls, no strikes. Henry Jackson awaits in the on-deck circle. The 2-0. Fouled back on a fastball over the plate. 2-1. Carson-Newman scored the game's first 2. That big 5-run third inning in which the first 4 reached for Alabama Huntsville. Really the only blip in the radar for Carson-Newman's pitching. Turner pumps in a fastball at the knees. 2-2. Otherwise, really, Carson-Newman's pitching's held himself pretty well. Wilson, Harrington, and Wright throwing the last 5 innings of 1-run baseball. 4 strikeouts. The break even. Griffin shoots it to first base, but caught on a line by Lindsay as he reaches to his left-hand side, just beyond his body to make the grab. 2 outs, nobody on. Carson-Newman scored in every inning but the 4th. That inning they went in order. Can Turner turn in a 1-2-3, bottom of the 8th? Henry Jackson, 2 for 5 on the day, stepping into the box. Right-hander and right-hand batter. Jackson bounces it out to short, circling around and picking it up. Rotier on a high hop and throwing out Jackson to end the inning. What a weird day for Carson-Newman. They score in 6 of the 8 innings. The other 2, they go down in order. But Carson-Newman has a 4-run lead going to the 9th. It'll be Vialta, Knowles, and James, 6, 7, and 8, due up for the Chargers when we come back. Carson-Newman on top, 12-8. So we step out for a break. Right, we'll try to lock this thing down when we come back on the Eagle Sports Network.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
AEC is a distributor for Marathon energy-efficient water heaters. We offer 30-gallon to 105-gallon tanks. Marathon water heaters are durable, lightweight, and warranted not to leak as long as you own your home. Foam insulation allows these thermal storage units to provide long-lasting temperature control. Marathon's lightweight tank is easier to maneuver and position. And the bowl-shaped tank bottom allows complete sediment draining. AEC. We're power with purpose.
Jake Wright back to work in the top of the 9th inning. Carson-Newman looking to lock this thing down as Carson Vialta stands in. Takes strike 1 on the outside corner. 8 of the 9 starters for Alabama Huntsville have a hit. Everybody has reached base safely as Wright checks in a strike on the outside corner. Looks like Jake Shamblin and Mason Mooney are down in the Carson-Newman bullpen here in the 9th. Right, looking to lock this thing down. 2-strike pitch coming. Fouled straight back by Vialta. Doubled his last time up. That led off the inning. Let Harrington ground out, strikeout, line out. Ended the frame and kept Vialta from scoring. Right, settling in on the bump. The 0-2. Looks like it hit him and did. On an 0-2 pitch, right, yanks it up and in. It's been the type of stuff that has happened for Carson-Newman's bullpen of late. Almost hard to fathom the amount of times they've gotten ahead with 2 strikes in the count and just either loses control and walks a batter or loses control and hits a batter. Here's Knowles at the plate, and he swings the first pitch. Skies it to shallow center. Now left center a little bit as the wind takes it, and Jordan Griffin makes a little trotting catch. Right now, a third of the way home here in the ninth. Carson-Newman leading at 12-8, looking for a third consecutive win and to sweep Alabama Huntsville in all 4 this year. Preston Jones climbs to the box. 12-8 ball game in the ninth with a runner at first. And here's a fastball that hits the glove of Parkinson. That'll be a pass ball. That gets Vialta to second base. Well, Mason Mooney is throwing. I almost have to imagine that's mainly to get him work before the weekend. 1-0. Fouled straight back on a fastball down and in. 1-1. Jones today, a single, a strikeout. He's been hit by a pitch and struck out. 1 ball and 1 strike. Right-hander pitches and a swing and a miss on a fastball. Well, perhaps the biggest inning of the ball game was the 5th inning. Knowles led off the inning with a single. And then after Preston Jones was hit, there was runners at first and second base with nobody out. Huntsville was leading at 7-6. Long pause from right now, the pitch, and it's popped foul to the left-hand side out of play. But the Eagles picked off Knowles at second base for the first out of the inning. Then Austin Reed dribbled a base hit into left field. And Jones ran through a stop sign and was thrown out at third base after he overslid the bag. The 1-2. Off the plate on a slider, 2-2. So instead of at least having a run and 2 men on and nobody out, there was a runner at first base and 2 outs, and Bodine flew out, and that ended the inning. So instead of Huntsville expanding the lead, they didn't get anything. Right, misses with a fastball up and away, runs the count 3-2. Well, he hit Vialta on an 0-2 pitch. He's now run the string out on Jones rather. The payoff pitch hit foul, backing out of play to the right-hand side. And we'll do it again at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Right up over 30 pitches on the afternoon. I'm sure Carson-Newman really didn't need to throw this many, with conference action resuming on Friday. He's ready with another payoff. Swing and a miss. Good fastball, outer half. Jones down swinging. Third punch out for right. And now Huntsville down to their final out. Austin Reed, who's 2 for 4 on the day, is the last hope here for Alabama Huntsville, with Carson-Newman leading at 12-8. Here in the top of the 9th inning. Right at 33 pitches, looking to close this thing down. As he comes set out there on the rubber, he pitches. And he dots the inside corner with a fastball for strike 1. All right, again ready, the 0-1. Similar pitch. This one a little up in the zone around the letters. 1-1. Carson-Newman looking to punctuate this one. What a way to start a homestand if they can. The 1-1. Flicked foul. Back underneath the football bleachers to make it 1-2. This game 2 of a 6-game homestand for Carson-Newman. Can they find a little bit of rhythm down the stretch? A win in this one would be the third straight. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Foul ball back into the netting, first base side. Count holds at a ball and 2 strikes. Well, it's been a good offensive day if you're Alabama Huntsville, but you're 2 for 12 with runners in scoring position. Carson-Newman 6 of 15, so when they've had him out there, they've brought him in. Another 1-2 coming from the sophomore, and it's on the outside corner, strike 3 called, and that wraps it up. Right fans 4 and punctuates a second midweek win of the week and a third straight overall. The final score from the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex. It's Carson-Newman 12, Alabama Huntsville 8. And the Eagles take home their 19th win of the year. It's a game that takes 3 hours and 2 minutes, one of the longer games of the season for Carson-Newman. Alabama Huntsville ends up stranding 10 on base in the game. And Carson-Newman wins it 12-8. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We're back on the air on Friday, 2 o'clock. Limestone comes to town for a little South Atlantic Conference action. A 3-game set begins here at Mossy Creek. Hope you tune in for that one. We'll talk to you again on Friday. For my partner today, Richard Martin, I'm Michael Watring signing off. The final score, once again, it's Carson-Newman 12, Alabama Huntsville 8. We'll talk to you again on Friday. Until then, good night, everybody.